Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm Ruben Bettis. This is me and my THP strength journey. I haven't done a video like this in a while, but I thought I'd do a video of my training. And so to start off, we had 3 sets. 3 sets, 3 reps of a 3-second pause below the knee for the hang clean. And what I'm really trying to focus on in particular is just like my catch and shrugging with my shoulders, because I have a tendency of like just muscling the weight up, probably just because I have a pretty strong upper body. But I want to get a little more technical with this lift, because I feel like my numbers would be able to improve significantly if I can do that. So this is just the primary focus for me right now. I guess for these 3 sets, the weight's supposed to be at 65%. I don't actually know what my hang clean, I guess, total is, or like the max weight I can lift on a hang clean. So I just took like 90% of my power clean, and then from that I used 65%. And that's where I got my 140 from. It was like 138 or something like that. But I was just like, well, I'm going to round up. So these next 3 sets are actually with the 3-second pause above the knee. And it's really funny because my first time on THP, I remember doing something very similar where like the first 3 or 4 weeks was like a strength phase. And then the next cycle was like a lot more, I guess, kind of isometric kind of work, where like I'll hit a pose, hold for a couple seconds, and then go. You'll see later I do that with the squat too, where I have like 4 sets of 4, and it's a 3-second pause at the bottom. I don't know if that's just like the progression that John goes through with all of his athletes. I think it's fine. I have, I guess, no complaints. I think everything is like obviously well thought out with this guy. Like he's the mastermind behind vertical right now. So I have 100% faith in the process and what we're doing. I really enjoy trying to challenge myself, I guess. Hence why I'm like 5'8" and I want to dunk. Like I got to jump 31 inches just to touch a rim. So my goal is actually to reach 10.6 on the vert tech and see if that will help me dunking on like hoops at the gym, because I think it'd be so sick. I live in Oregon where it rains like 300 days out of the year at least. So it's not ideal trying to like low rim outside when the floor is slippery and you're trying to take a whole bunch of horizontal momentum vertical. These right here are the power cleans. The first set is, I guess, like a warm-up, 165. I thought the catches were all right. Went up to my last 2 working sets, which is at 190, 80% of my max. And I felt like this first, I guess, like working set was a little sloppy. I don't know if I just like wasn't focused, but this second set I thought was much better, a lot more cleaner. Yeah, power cleans is something that I definitely am trying to put a lot more attention into, especially because growing up I never really did them. I never really did a lot of sports. So Olympic lifts, I guess, was just like something that was outside of my forte. These squats right here, this is what I was mentioning earlier, with the 3-second pause at the bottom. I was just trying to like count it out in my head. This is all like a 3 count. It's funny because that dude just looked in the camera and I swear he was trying to go like pound for pound with me in the squat. It was super hilarious because I didn't really think anything of it. I threw on 185. He threw on 185. I put on 225. He put on 225. I'm like, what is going on? And then after this, my next 2 working sets are of 275. And then this dude throws up 275. I'm like, what is this? Like, are we really doing this? A squat battle right now? It was sick. It was kind of cool. I seen that he was all in though. He had his knee sleeves and his lifting belt. And I mean, I guess I used to do that in college when I was trying to do like a whole powerlifting thing. And I had a max squat of like 420 at that time. I did do squats with like low bar though in college, just because I thought I would be able to put up more weight like that. But the last time I was on THP, I was able to do 415 without a belt and high bar. So I don't know. I think high bar translates a little better to vertical. And I'm pretty sure I've even heard John mention that in one of his vlogs. The 275 actually right now is feeling super easy. It's really great and really reassuring, because I remember prior to starting THP, I did like 2 or 3 lift sessions in my garage gym, and I put up 275 for like 5 or 6 reps. And honestly, I could feel like every fiber in my muscle like firing, like waking up. And I was like, whoa, like this feels super heavy right now. So the fact that it just goes up so smooth is really, I guess, reassuring. I feel like everything is going in the right direction. I'm really happy with that. I'm hoping soon I'm putting up above 400 pounds. 405 the last time I was on was really easy. This right here is Nordics. I had 2 sets of these of 5. The focus is like a 4 count down, 4 seconds down. I didn't put it in this video, but on my first set, actually, this is my second set. So on my first set, I went down with the 4 seconds, so was able to come up with no hands. That was kind of sick. I've only been able to do that like 2 or 3 times, to do like a full Nordic, where I'm like controlling the eccentric and then come up. So I'm really happy with that progress. And then with calf raises, I just had to improvise. The Smith machine, I guess the vertical Smith machine was taken, and this is like a hack squat machine. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do this, I guess. I felt like I already spent a lot of time away from the house, and I got a baby at home that I'm trying to take care of. So my girlfriend was at home taking care of baby while I'm over here working on my vertical. Very supportive. I appreciate her so much. And so, yeah, I really am trying to put up the number on my calves. I feel like the first time around on THP, I was really, I guess, like shy about trying to put up big weight on my calf raises, because I feel like if I try to jump and my calves are just shot, I'm not getting off the ground. But I guess the point is just to get them so strong they're not getting shot while you're lifting. So I've actually been enjoying this a lot. All of these sets were like relatively easy. The hardest part actually was getting the weight up to where I could do the calf raise. Like 400, like that was quite a push to be honest. But for calf raises, I mean, that's easy. That's why ideally, like, I get a Smith machine or like a vertical leg press calf machine to work on. But yeah, this is kind of nearing the end of the video. This is my McGill Big 3. I typically like to save the McGill Big 3 and the stretches for after the lifting. And I guess one thing I forgot to mention, one thing that's not shown in the video, is like prior to these lift days, I'm always doing the isometrics. Always. One thing I just started doing again this week that I haven't really been doing is actually the dynamic warm-up. I did it like the first week coming back onto the program. And then after that, I've just been like a little paranoid, I guess, of my hip. But I figured if I just go with the lighter intensity, I guess, because I really try to push intensity a lot. when I'm doing things. So when I'm doing the dynamic warm up, like I'm really pushing myself in the past, at least, and like my lungs would like be burning. I don't have very great cardiovascular endurance, something I could work on, I guess. And that's the point of the dynamic warm up too, right? I feel like is get that heart rate up, get the blood flowing, open up those lungs. So I'm gonna start incorporating it a lot more and just staying true to it. It's a lot easier to do on days like today. Today's a Tuesday, and I don't work, right? But like when I'm working, it's hard to get like the dynamic warm up in while I'm at work, because I have to do like my workout on break. And where I work, I get like super long breaks, to be honest. But I just feel like I shouldn't take advantage of that either. So I try to be relatively quick with my workouts, which kind of sucks because a lot of the times, like even in this video, in between sets, I'm not really resting that long. But I guess long enough to put up the weight, really. And I don't know if I'm doing this bird dog pose very well. I noticed that my back leg is kind of like bent. I don't know if I should have like my heel level with my pelvis. John, I know you like to watch my videos, so if you want to leave a comment and be like, nah dude, that's that looks kind of funny, you need to work on that, let me know. But yeah, this is basically it. Each pose is a 30-second hold. You do 3 sets of each, I guess. Kind of like a circuit. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's been a long time since I put up a training video. It was kind of fun breaking out the camera again. A lot more time consuming, so I can't be posting videos like this all the time, but I want to try to at least do it every Tuesday, a lift session. And if I can, I'll try to do more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, comment, subscribe. Peace.